Back shows us that when Nina was in middle school, she used to be made fun of all the time whenever she made a noise. This had a huge effect on her mental health, and Suda was adamant about giving her daughter a normal life. The same life. He tried to bond with his children over the years, but every time they went out, found out that her parents divorced because of her. She shoved toilet paper into her. Currently, Sachin does his best to be present in his children's lives, but when suddenly, Nina gets a call from her former school, St. Nut Term, leaving the school's board desperate for a new candidate. Although critical because of obvious reasons, but Nina's spirit impresses them. Her teacher, Mr. Ali. A flashback shows us little Nina regrets. They look at her and to help her. After listening to her story, the teachers of the school understand him. Impressed with the answer, the dean welcomes her to the school, but to teach class 9F. The students with, you guessed it, the of class 9F enter the room but do not notice her. They talk calling her names and making fun of her hiccups like Tourette's. Nina make fun of her hiccups and call her names. Their leader, Atish, makes her. She also explains to them what Tourette's is. The students realize on it. During the lunch break, one of the school's top-scoring students, Nina meets the school's janitor and asks him the history of class 9 by slum in poverty. They were granted admission to the prestigious schools and the wealthy students. With time, they retaliated and began to pay attention when she is teaching and prank her every day. One time, morning she sees a bucket. On looking closer, it explodes. It's her fault. She asks the dean to give them one more chance, when he tells students will be expelled. The dean agrees and gives her 4 months' time to school had treated them with respect until now. Starting the next day, class is on the ground and throws boiled eggs at them to explain about a parabola students of 9F. In one of the classes, the students complain that they are never 80% to be eligible. Wadia laughs at the thought of her students talking to the parents. Nina sits idle the entire time, since the parents off to go to the slums and meet the parents. The lifestyle of the people living there, a bucket of water. The family barely earns enough to make a living, let alone they're done. She asks them to use the list as a way of letting go of one of the papers and laughs at what is written on it. Nina teaches the Wadia and his students are preparing a project for the National Science Fair. Saintish and the group to give them a tour of their project. By this time, the student finds out they are messing with it. He insults Atish, calling him a mere separated by Nina. Atish calls her an animal from a circus, making Father Sachin orders for her when she takes the time to do so because of her to the school teachers to practice for the science fair. However, the working model. On checking what is wrong with the model, he finds a vial of glue. Joins him, claiming that they helped him do it, even though it was only his because their future depends on it. In the end, they are suspended from attending school and decide that even if they cannot go to school, they will study hard for the exam and is proud of his daughter for the first time in his life. He also starts weeks. The students do nothing but study. Nina invites them to her house. Auditor offers to sell the question papers to Atish. He buys it from him, and question papers he was provided with were fake. Still, the student on doing some digging, Wadia finds out about the leaked question paper. He decides to expel everyone from the class in the morning assembly to the others. Then we see Akshay and Wadia walking down to be proud of him, but instead he looks at him in disappointment and claims that he sent the janitor with the fake question paper badges. A year later, the school takes part in the National Science Fair comp of the school. It is her last day as a teacher before retiring. Unite. Subscribe for more videos like this. Turn on notifications.